So like me, you probably came home, got ready for dinner, got ready to put your feet up, and then Twitter just completely exploded. What the hell was Tyreek Hill saying? And was he referencing Tua? And if he was referencing Tua in the tweet that I'm going to show you, that makes two players on the Miami Dolphins who've come out and basically dissed Tua. My phone is blowing up. My DMs are blowing up. Everybody's looking at this and going, what the hell is going on? How can Tyreek, somebody of his stature, basically the real captain of the Miami Dolphins, how can he put something out there? It's going to be all over the airwaves on ESPN tomorrow. I guarantee it. This is unbelievable. So we're going to take a look at this tweet. And then what I want to show you in his timeline is even more stuff to be concerned about if you're a Tua stan. But this is really crazy. So let's go ahead and take a look at what led up to this. So you probably saw this tweet when it came out. It ended up getting deleted. But Deshaun Elliott, who the Dolphins just recently signed, saw what was going on with Lamar Jackson, and he tweeted this out. Simple tweet, hashtag come to the Dolphins. And that's all it took. People went stark raving mad. How could this new guy be talking about Tua in this way? How can he be dissing Tua? This guy's a nobody. He's just showing up. He's just with a one-year contract. How dare he talk about Tua? And then Dolphins Twitter just erupted and chased the guy down. Some people even threatened his life. Some people made videos showing him getting beat up. The place went nuts. And little did they know that less than a week later, Tyreek Hill would basically do the same thing. This is crazy. Now let's look at Tyreek's tweet from today. So at 4:04 p.m., Tyreek tweeted this. The best ability is availability. We've all said that. Don't let them fool you. Who's being fooled? Who's he talking about? Obviously, this has to do with Tua. And if it's not, he's going to come out and make some explanation. But he tweeted it. So why would Tyreek put this out there? He had to know what kind of frenzy it was going to cause. And you can just look at his timeline for evidence of that. This second one, damn, you didn't need to do Tua dirty like this, bro. That's exactly how the Tua stans are going to take it. This is how the cult of Tua is going to be reacting to this tweet today. But I bet you they don't try to drag Tyreek. I bet you they don't descend upon Tyreek. It can't happen. It can't happen. This would fracture the entire fan base if they tried to attack Tyreek. Now I just want to see, is he going to come out with some sort of explanation? Is he going to delete the tweet? Unlike Deshaun Elliott, Tyreek has about 900,000 Twitter followers. Let's look at his timeline. This is the Cheetah's timeline right now. And as of right now, he has 868,000 followers. He just put out a message about somebody not having durability. Somebody, I don't know who he could be talking about. He just put that tweet out there to 900,000 people. Is there something going on behind the scenes that none of us knows? I just find it incredibly odd that in the span of a week, we have two Miami Dolphins players, one a new guy, one the backbone of the team, coming out and putting out tweets that seemingly diss Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, this is crazy. But what gets crazier is as you go through his timeline. And I'm going to just take you through a couple of the tweets that are on his timeline right now. So if you scroll down about 3 hours ago, he tweeted, the best ability is availability. Don't let them fool you. Boom. This one here, yesterday. I see LG8, that's Lamar Jackson, got time for y'all trolls today, and I love it. Further down, he's got this tweet right here when he's talking about a video about Lamar Jackson. Now you can go ahead and look at his profile all you want. You can go back as far as you can to see when he's talked about Tua. He's talking about Lamar Jackson after Deshaun Elliott just said, come to Miami, come to the Dolphins. That's my phone in the background going off. People want to know what the hell is going on. I don't have an answer. And I'm not the only one who doesn't have an answer. Check out this tweet by Omar Kelly. I love this one. Okay, so Omar's like, is he talking about, yeah, you know what, never mind. And he's referencing Tyreek's tweet. And it's like, oh my God, did he really just say that? Did he really just say what I think he said? Did he really just diss Tua to 900,000 people, knowing that everybody follows his timeline? They don't follow Tua's because he didn't say anything. He just put out a tweet to 900,000 people that I'm sure Tom Pelissero, I'm sure Ian Rappaport, I'm sure Adam Schefter, they all see what Tyreek just posted. And the post that he just made undeniably takes a somewhat of a shot at Tua. So people are going to say, oh, well, wait a minute, maybe he could have been talking about Lamar Jackson. Okay, a Miami Dolphins player wouldn't put that tweet out so it could even be misconstrued. I bet you right now the Brain Trust, Chris Greer, Mike McDan, they're all going, what the hell did you just do? There is something going on behind the scenes. Tua stands, Tua nears, whatever you want to call them, I dare you, I challenge you to go ahead and drag Tyreek. I just want to see you try to do it. I know it won't happen. Maybe there might be some of you guys who try it, some one-offs here or there. I checked before I started rolling on this video to see if some of them in the last 3 hours have acknowledged it, and it's like, yeah, they are exactly doing what Omar Kelly said in this video. Just the gif of the guy just, let me just look away, because this is bombastic. This is the kind of thing that is going to cause a lot of press coverage wanting to find out what the hell is going on. As I've said for months, and I've been clown attacked. People keep saying, Barry, what the hell, you don't know anything. And I'm like, I do know one thing. It's weird that the starting quarterback of an NFL team has been AWOL, absent, for nearly 3 months. Nobody has seen him. He ditched the interviews at the Super Bowl, and everybody got pissed at me when I started calling that out. And now, in less than a week, 2 players have stepped up to the keyboards. My phone's still going off. 2 players have stepped up to the keyboard and said, hey man, we're looking for someone who's going to be here the whole season, not for 12, 13 games, then check out. This is going to be a problem. Now, maybe we're all jumping to conclusions. I know that's what they're going to say. You jump to conclusions, they'll find some way to get Tyreek to delete the tweet, but it's in his head. And if Tua was any kind of a weaker-minded individual, as came out in the last couple weeks, how do you think he's going to take this tweet? There's something going on behind the scenes. I am not trying to create rumors, but in less than a week, 2 players have come out inadvertently spilled some beans they weren't supposed to spill. Right now, if I were the Dolphins, I would have videos of the jiu-jitsu classes. I would have videos of Tua doing neck exercises. I would have him, you got to do something. This is not going to work where you can just sit back and just keep hiding, keeping Tua under lock and key. You're going to have to do a presser. Something has to happen. And I know that people are going to come at me, that I'm the easy target to come out after and say I'm doing a conspiracy theory video. But you just read what Tyreek said. Why don't you go after him? Why don't you go after Tyreek Hill and ask him, what the hell are you talking about? How dare you take a shot that could be construed as a shot against Tua? I've been really quiet. I've been tongue-in-cheek. I've been trying to be, very clean with my videos. People have been pissed off. Oh, I'm unsubscribing. Oh, I'm unfollowing you. I don't want to talk about you. You're a clown. And I've just been sitting back. I told you guys. I told you that it was a long time to September. I said that back in November at the end, right after, what was it, December 26th, when they lost to Green Bay and he went AWOL. I said, it's a long time to September. People are going to expect answers. People are going to keep digging. I didn't turn my back on Tua. I loved Tua. I loved the way he was playing. September, October, and early November. I didn't turn my back on Tua. I didn't flip-flop. Something changed. And people are starting to slowly peel back the onion, layers of the onion. And they're seeing that something isn't right. There's no denying it. You can come after me all you want. I'll hit the ban button. I'll hit the delete button. You can't ignore what's going on. No, I am not a hater. What a sophomoric term for people to be using. I am not a hater. I'm a realist. I know you can't leave the team in December and disappear and walk away from nationally televised interviews 2 minutes before you're supposed to be on screen and then just disappear. Just go into the ether. It doesn't work that way. You're a professional athlete. You're the captain of the team. And now, in less than a week, you've had two players inadvertently say something about your durability, and they're looking at another quarterback who's sitting out there, who's looking for a big payday, but he's sitting out there. What do you think this is going to do? There's not enough attacking that you could do to stop the rumor mill at this point. There's not enough basically trying to downvote videos. There's not enough of that. You can't do it. This is going to put that stuff on a flamethrower right now. Everybody at ESPN is going to want to know what Tyreek was talking about. And until somebody at the Miami Dolphins organization answers it and confronts this, it's just going to keep happening, especially with Lamar Jackson still sitting out there. I'm not saying I want Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying any of that. But I just find it odd that Tyreek puts this out there. Tom Brady's out there throwing passes on the beach to Gronk and Julian Edelman. Lamar's out there. The players are saying, come to Miami. And our guys, our brain trust sits in a video and says, hey, I gave Tua a 700-yard play to make him feel better. I just know he's the guy. Well, if you know he's the guy, put him up on a podium. Put him up on a podium and let him take the questions. Not softball questions. What are you doing? Where are you right now? Let's see something. Let's see where you've progressed. You've been taking jiu-jitsu classes every Friday, right? Where? How come nobody knows that you've been taking these classes? How come there's no film? How come there's nothing, not a picture, not a single picture of Tua in a gi? I was going to basically create a product and sell it on a website, you know, a Tua headband, like the, what do you call it, the Karate Kid hat. You know, a little Tua band. People could wear it in the stadium. This isn't going away. Downvote this video. Leave me the worst comments you can possibly leave. I don't care. The more this goes on, the worse for Tua it gets. The more this goes on, the worse for the team it gets. The more this goes on, the press is going to come in like sharks coming after the scent of blood. And it's only March 30th. We still haven't gotten to OTAs. We still haven't got to minicamp. We still haven't got to even the draft. We haven't got the preseason. We still have 6 months before the first game of the season. Do you think this is just going to die down? Do you think he's going to step on a field somewhere and there's not going to be people looking to get something from him and seeing every single move he makes? I guarantee you he doesn't see the field in preseason. Nobody's going to see him. This is bad. There's no way for you to twist it. There's no way for you to say, well, he didn't really mean that. He didn't mean to talk about Tua. He was talking about Lamar Jackson's durability. Oh, really? Let's see how fast you attack Tyreek Hill and try to get him to recant or delete that tweet. But even if he does, it's too late. It's really too late. He said what he feels. Deshaun Elliott, he said what he felt. Hey, Lamar, come to Miami. I don't know. You guys let me know. I understand this is really red meat for a lot of people, and this is like third rail stuff for some other people because it terrifies them. But it is what it is. And you're going to see my video, and you're going to see probably Doug's video, and I know you're going to see one from TD. You're going to see videos all over the place. And people are going to address this and go, oh, shit. What did Tyreek just do? My phone hasn't stopped. It just blip, 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 blip. People are saying, Barry, what's going on? I don't have any idea. I will be the first to admit I have no idea. And I keep refreshing here to see maybe did Tyreek make a mistake? Was he talking about somebody else? Is he putting something else on his timeline? And I just keep refreshing, and it's sitting there. It's been there, as I showed you. That tweet has been there since 4:04. It's been 3 going on 4 hours since that tweet has been posted. Think what you will. Come at me if you want, but I'd like to know seriously what you think about Tyreek Hill's tweet that may be about Tua Tagovailoa. Talk to you soon. This is a bombshell.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?